Picture this. You've taken the plunge, initiated no contact. Your phone sits silent, a testament to your newfound resolve. No more frantic texts, no more late-night calls echoing with unanswered pleas. You're focusing on yourself, rebuilding, rediscovering the person you were before the emotional entanglement. You're hitting the gym, reconnecting with old friends, diving headfirst into that passion project you'd shelved. But then, amidst the quiet hum of self-improvement, a disquieting thought surfaces. What if she's doing the same? The silence, once a symbol of your strength, begins to feel oppressive. Days bleed into weeks, the unanswered questions multiplying like a virus. Is she mirroring your silence? Is she strategically plotting her next move? Or worse, has she simply moved on, leaving you stranded in a sea of unanswered questions? The doubt gnaws at you, whispering insidious insecurities. Is she thinking about me at all? Has she found solace, perhaps even happiness, in someone else's arms? Is this whole no-contact thing a colossal waste of time? This is the crucible. This is where most people crack, the pressure of the unknown proving too much to bear. The urge to reach out, to break the silence with a single text, a fleeting call, becomes almost unbearable. But resist. Resist the siren call of desperation. Because breaking now, surrendering to the anxiety, is precisely where you go wrong. This silence is not a punishment. It's a powerful tool. It's a test, not of her, but of you. Welcome to Stoic Spirit, a sanctuary of reason amidst the chaos of modern life. Here, we delve into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and self-mastery. Today, we confront a common dilemma, a silent battleground that has left countless individuals reeling in confusion and uncertainty. What to do when she's also gone no contact? This isn't about playing mind games or manipulating outcomes. It's not about winning or losing. It's about cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself, your emotions, and your inherent power. It's about mastery. Mastery of your inner world, mastery of your reactions, mastery of your own destiny. This is a test of self-control, a crucible forged in the fires of silence. The one who emerges from this silence stronger, more grounded, and more self-assured is the true victor. And that victor can be you. The Stoics, in their timeless wisdom, proclaimed, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This profound truth lies at the heart of navigating the turbulent waters of no contact. Her silence, her absence, her lack of communication, these are external events outside the realm of your control. Obsessing over them, analyzing them, allowing them to dictate your emotional state is a surrender of your personal power. The key, as the Stoics understood, lies in focusing on what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your emotional responses. Are you choosing to react impulsively, driven by anxiety and fear? Or are you choosing to respond strategically, guided by reason and self-possession? Her silence only holds power if you allow it to. It's a mirror reflecting your own insecurities and anxieties. By giving in to the urge to break the silence, you're essentially handing her the reins of your emotional well-being. Dark psychology, with its unflinching insights into human behavior, reinforces this principle. The most unpredictable, composed, and least reactive person in any dynamic inherently holds the upper hand. Her silence is not a weapon, it's information. It's a glimpse into her own emotional landscape, a subtle reveal of her strategy, or lack thereof. And like a skilled strategist, you can use this information to your advantage. By maintaining your composure, by refusing to react emotionally, you retain the upper hand, dictating the terms of engagement. Let's start with action 1. Right now, make a conscious decision. Declare your sovereignty over your own emotions. Type the words, "I choose power over reaction," in the comments below. Let this be your mantra, your guiding principle as you navigate the complexities of this situation. This simple act, this public declaration, is a powerful step towards reclaiming your personal power. This isn't about chasing her, about desperately trying to recapture her attention or affection. This isn't about manipulating the situation to achieve a desired outcome. This is about something far more profound. It's about standing tall in your own strength, about cultivating an unshakable sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on external validation. It's about recognizing that true power resides within you, not in the fleeting whims of another person. The essence of no contact. No contact is often misunderstood as a manipulative tactic, a game of emotional chess designed to elicit a specific response. But it's so much more than that. No contact is a philosophy, a way of being in the world that prioritizes self-growth, emotional resilience, and inner peace. It's a conscious choice to detach from the external drama and focus on cultivating the strength and wisdom that reside within. It's a journey of self-discovery, a process of shedding old patterns of dependence and reclaiming your personal power. It's not about trying to make her miss you, although that might be a byproduct. It's about reconnecting with yourself, about rediscovering your own inherent worth, about building a life so fulfilling and meaningful that her absence becomes irrelevant. Stoic detachment. The ancient Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, recognized the importance of apatheia, a state of emotional equanimity, freedom from disturbing passions. They understood that true freedom lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering our internal responses to them. They knew that we only truly control our thoughts, emotions, and actions. No contact is a powerful practice for cultivating this stoic detachment. It forces you to confront your attachments, your emotional dependencies, and the ways in which you've given away your power. It challenges you to choose a new path, a path of independence, self-reliance, and inner strength. Detachment isn't about becoming cold or indifferent. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't care. It's about recognizing that your worth, your happiness, your sense of self shouldn't be contingent upon the validation of another person. Dark psychology of silence. From the perspective of dark psychology, no contact is a strategic maneuver that shifts the power dynamic in your favor. It leverages fundamental principles of human behavior to create a sense of scarcity, unpredictability, and mystery. We as humans are wired to value what is rare, what is elusive, what we cannot fully grasp. When something is constantly available, readily accessible, we tend to take it for granted. But when it disappears, when it becomes scarce, our desire for it intensifies. Your silence creates a void in her life, a disruption of the familiar patterns and expectations she'd grown accustomed to. This disruption triggers uncertainty, a powerful motivator that can lead her to reevaluate your worth and her own feelings. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding the underlying dynamics of human interaction and using that knowledge to reclaim your personal power. Action 2 is this. Let's solidify this empowering mindset. Take a moment and declare your strength. Type the phrase, "Silence is my strength," in the comments below. This isn't just a string of words. It's an affirmation, a powerful declaration of self-respect. By embracing the silence, by refusing to let it define or diminish you, you're reclaiming your narrative, taking control of your emotional well-being. You're demonstrating that your worth isn't contingent upon constant communication or external validation. True strength comes from within, from a deep wellspring of self-love and acceptance. And detachment, the ability to separate your sense of self from the actions and opinions of others, is the ultimate expression of that self-love. It's about recognizing that you are complete, whole, and worthy, regardless of whether or not she reaches out. The true purpose of no contact. Many embark on the journey of no contact with the sole purpose of rekindling a lost connection, of winning back the affection of someone they've lost. But the true power of no contact lies not in its potential to influence others, but in its capacity to transform ourselves. It's not about manipulating the situation to get her back. It's about rediscovering who you are, independent of her. It's about peeling back the layers of emotional dependence, of societal conditioning, and of ingrained patterns of seeking validation from external sources. It's about reconnecting with the core of your being, with the authentic self that existed before the entanglement of the relationship. It's about finding peace, not in the fleeting approval of another, but within the depths of your own skin. It's about cultivating a deep, unwavering sense of self-worth that emanates from within, a quiet confidence that doesn't require external affirmation. Why is she silent too? The human mind, in its endless quest for understanding, often seeks to ascribe meaning to the actions of others, particularly during periods of uncertainty. You might find yourself agonizing over her silence, constructing elaborate narratives to explain her lack of communication. Is she mirroring your no contact, playing a strategic game of emotional cat and mouse? Is she taking time for introspection, reflecting on the relationship and her own role within it? Is she testing your resolve, waiting to see if you'll break the silence first? Or perhaps she's simply reclaiming her own power, establishing healthy boundaries and prioritizing her own emotional well-being. The truth is, her silence might not be about you at all. It might be a reflection of her own internal struggles, her own journey of self-discovery, or simply a need for space and solitude. Resist the temptation to overanalyze her actions. Focus instead on your own growth and transformation. Focus on yourself. This period of silence, this apparent void, is not a time for stagnation or despair. It's a precious opportunity, a gift of time and space to focus on building a life that truly reflects your values, your passions, and your aspirations. Use this time wisely. Invest in yourself. Cultivate your physical well-being. Nurture your mental and emotional health, and pursue those passions that ignite your soul. Become the most grounded, the most authentic, the most magnetic version of yourself. This isn't about trying to impress her or win her back. It's about becoming the person you are always meant to be, the person you are truly proud of. And trust me, this energy, this radiant self-assurance will speak volumes. It will attract abundance, joy, and meaningful connections into your life, whether or not she returns. Let's jump into action 3. Let's anchor this empowering mindset with a powerful declaration. In the comments below, type the phrase, "I am the master of my silence." Don't just type it, feel it. Embrace the profound truth embedded within these words. Your silence is not a sign of weakness, of defeat, or of desperation. It's a conscious choice, a deliberate act of self-control, a testament to your growing inner strength. You are not a victim of circumstance, passively waiting for her to break the silence. You are the architect of your own emotional landscape, the master of your own destiny. You choose silence, not out of fear or insecurity, but out of a deep understanding of its power. Your silence is your sanctuary, your space for reflection, your breeding ground for growth and transformation. It is a source of strength, not weakness. Don't chase. The urge to chase, to reach out, to break the silence with a single text or a fleeting call can be overwhelming. It's a primal instinct, fueled by fear of loss, fear of rejection, and the desperate need for reassurance. But chasing, in the context of no contact, is a critical misstep. It's a surrender of the narrative, a relinquishing of your personal power. When you chase, you're implicitly acknowledging that her silence has power over you, that your emotional well-being is contingent upon her response. You're handing her the reins of your emotional state, allowing her to dictate the terms of engagement. You become reactive, driven by anxiety and insecurity, rather than proactive, guided by reason and self-possession. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-control and acceptance, teaches us that true freedom lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering our internal responses to them. True freedom lies in controlling yourself, your emotions, your reactions. When you chase, you're reacting out of fear, driven by a desperate need for external validation. You're communicating insecurity, neediness, and a lack of self-worth. Conversely, when you stand firm in your silence, when you resist the impulse to reach out, you communicate a very different message. You communicate confidence, self-respect, and an unwavering belief in your own inherent worth. You project an aura of self-sufficiency, demonstrating that your happiness doesn't depend on her attention or approval. You become a magnet, attracting respect and admiration not through desperate pleas, but through quiet strength and unwavering self-assurance. Remember, your silence is not a void, it's a statement. It's a declaration of your independence, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to your own personal growth. It's a powerful message, spoken not through words, but through the quiet confidence of your actions. Action 4 is this. Let's solidify this empowered state of being with a powerful affirmation. Type the phrase, "I thrive in my silence," in the comments below. Let these words resonate deep within you, a testament to your resilience and your capacity for growth. Your silence is not a barren wasteland. It's fertile ground for self-discovery, a sanctuary for introspection, a crucible for transformation. You are not merely surviving this period of no contact. You are thriving within it. You are using this time to cultivate inner strength, to nurture your emotional well-being, to reconnect with your authentic self. You are embracing the quiet solitude, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity for profound personal growth. Affirm this truth, declare it to the world, and embody it in your actions. Building inner fortitude. The journey of no contact is not always easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of weakness, moments when the urge to reach out becomes almost unbearable. But it is in these moments of challenge that true strength is forged. The Stoics understood that the key to navigating life's inevitable storms lies in focusing on what we can control. We cannot control her actions, her reactions, or her decisions. We cannot force her to reach out, to reciprocate our feelings, or to choose us. But we can control our own responses. We can control our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. And this is where true power resides. One powerful Stoic practice for building inner fortitude is negative visualization. Take some time to imagine the worst-case scenario. What if she never reaches out? What if she has truly moved on? Sit with that discomfort, not to wallow in despair, but to neutralize its power. By confronting the worst in your mind, you prepare yourself for any eventuality. You realize that even if the worst comes to pass, you will survive. You will persevere. You will emerge stronger and more resilient than before. Another invaluable tool is journaling. When the silence becomes overwhelming, when the doubts and insecurities begin to creep in, grab a notebook and pour your thoughts and feelings onto the page. Don't censor yourself. Let the words flow freely. Journaling provides clarity, allowing you to process your emotions, identify patterns in your thinking, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Practice mindfulness. When you find yourself spiraling into anxious thoughts about her, gently redirect your attention to the present moment. Focus on your breath, on the sensations in your body, on the sights and sounds around you. The present moment is all we truly have. The past is gone, and the future is yet to be written. By anchoring yourself in the present, you free yourself from the tyranny of what-ifs and should-haves. Embrace amor fati, the love of fate. This powerful Stoic concept encourages us to accept everything that happens, both the good and the bad, as necessary and even beneficial. View this experience of no contact, regardless of the outcome, as an integral part of your journey, a catalyst for growth and transformation. Trust that this experience, however challenging it may seem, is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient individual. Accept it, embrace it, and allow it to transform you. Here's action 5 for you. Let's embody this newfound emotional mastery with a powerful declaration. In the comments below, type the phrase, "I master my emotions." This isn't just a statement, it's a commitment. It's a recognition that your emotions are not external forces that control you. They are internal states that you can manage, regulate, and even harness to your advantage. You are not a passive recipient of emotional waves. You are the captain of your own emotional ship, steering yourself through the turbulent waters of life with skill and composure. Declare this mastery, not as a boast, but as an affirmation of your growing inner strength and resilience. Embrace the power that comes from owning your emotions, from choosing how you respond to the challenges and uncertainties that life inevitably throws your way. Responding strategically. The journey of no contact requires discipline, patience, and strategic thinking. The urge to break the silence, especially when faced with uncertainty or triggered by external events, can be intense. But impulsive actions, born of fear and insecurity, will often sabotage your progress and undermine your goals. Resist the temptation to reach out prematurely, driven by anxiety or a desperate need for reassurance. Remember, your silence is a powerful tool, a statement of self-respect and emotional independence. Don't squander its potency by succumbing to impulsive reactions. Instead of focusing on her silence, channel your energy into self-improvement. Use this time to cultivate your physical well-being, nurture your mental and emotional health, and pursue your passions with renewed vigor. Engage in activities that bring you joy, that challenge you to grow, that connect you with your authentic self. This isn't about trying to impress her or manipulate the situation. It's about becoming the best version of yourself for your own benefit. Now let's address the scenario where she does reach out. This can be a pivotal moment, a test of your emotional fortitude and your commitment to the principles of no contact. When she reaches out, resist the urge to react impulsively. Don't immediately jump at the chance to reply, fueled by a mixture of excitement and anxiety. Instead, take your time. Breathe. Gather your thoughts. Remind yourself of your worth, of the progress you've made, and of the reasons why you initiated no contact in the first place. Your response, when you choose to offer one, should be calm, confident, and measured. Keep it simple. Avoid lengthy explanations, emotional outbursts, or desperate pleas for reconciliation. Express genuine curiosity about her well-being, but don't probe too deeply or push for answers. A simple, open-ended question, such as, "Hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you doing?" can be surprisingly effective. It conveys warmth and concern without appearing needy or desperate. It opens the door for further communication without demanding immediate closure or resolution. Remember, your goal is not to win her back. It's to maintain your emotional equilibrium, to respond strategically rather than react impulsively, and to continue prioritizing your own growth and well-being. This measured approach not only protects your emotional well-being, but also communicates a powerful message of self-respect and self-assurance. Let's start with action 6. Let's solidify this empowered approach with a clear and concise declaration. In the comments below, type the phrase, "I respond, I don't react." Let this be your mantra, your guiding principle as you navigate the complexities of no contact and the potential for reconnection. Reacting is impulsive, driven by fear, insecurity, and a desperate need for external validation. Responding, on the other hand, is deliberate, thoughtful, and strategic. It's about choosing your actions based on your values, your goals, and your own well-being, rather than being swept away by the tide of your emotions. Commit to responding, not reacting. Act from a place of power, self-awareness, and inner strength, not from the shaky ground of insecurity and fear. Shifting the mindset on reconnection. Many embark on the journey of no contact with the singular goal of rekindling a lost connection. They view reconnection as the ultimate prize, the validation of their efforts, the measure of their success. But this mindset, while understandable, is often a trap. It keeps you tethered to the outcome, to the whims of another person, and prevents you from fully embracing the transformative power of no contact. The true purpose of no contact is not to win someone back. It's to rediscover yourself, to cultivate inner strength, and to build a life that is fulfilling and meaningful, regardless of external circumstances. Reconnection, if it happens, should be a byproduct of your personal growth, not the primary objective. It should be a natural consequence of two individuals who have taken the time to heal, to grow, and to evolve into stronger, more self-aware versions of themselves. It should be a conscious choice, based on mutual respect, shared values, and a genuine desire to connect on a deeper level. If reconnection occurs under these circumstances, it can be a beautiful and enriching experience. But if it doesn't, you will not be devastated. You will not view it as a failure, because you will have already achieved the true victory, the transformation of yourself. True power lies not in forcing a specific outcome, but in being content with any outcome. It lies in accepting that you cannot control another person's choices, their feelings, or their decisions. It lies in recognizing that your worth, your happiness, your sense of self, is not contingent upon external validation. It lies in the unwavering belief that you are enough, just as you are, regardless of whether or not she chooses to return. This acceptance, this inner peace, is the foundation of true strength and resilience. So instead of fixating on the possibility of reconnection, shift your focus inward. Focus on who you are becoming through this process. Focus on the growth you are experiencing, the lessons you are learning, and the strength you are cultivating. Focus on building a life that is rich, meaningful, and aligned with your authentic self. This is where true power lies, and this is where true happiness resides. The journey of no contact is not about winning her back, it's about winning yourself back. It's about reclaiming your power, your independence, and your sense of self. And that is a victory worth celebrating, regardless of the outcome. Action 7 is this. Let's crystallize this empowering shift in perspective with a powerful declaration. In the comments below, type the phrase, "I let go to grow." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of the no-contact journey. Letting go is not about giving up, it's about releasing your grip on outcomes you cannot control. It's about surrendering the need to manipulate, to force, to control. It's about accepting that sometimes the best path forward is the path of non-attachment. It's about trusting that by releasing your grip on what you cannot control, you create space for growth, for healing, and for transformation. Your worth is not tied to her decision, to her response, or to the outcome of this situation. Your worth is inherent, intrinsic, and unwavering. It is tied to the person you choose to be, to the values you embody, and to the life you create for yourself. Declare this truth, embrace this freedom, and step into your power. Turning silence into strength. Silence, often perceived as a void, a symbol of absence or lack, can be a powerful source of strength. It's in the quiet moments, in the spaces between the noise, that true transformation occurs. Embrace the silence, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity. Use this time to cultivate the qualities that will not only empower you on your no-contact journey, but will also enrich your life in countless ways. Master the art of unpredictability. Break free from the predictable patterns of the past, from the reactive behaviors that have kept you tethered to external validation. Become a force of nature, guided by your own internal compass, not by the expectations of others. This doesn't mean being erratic or inconsistent. It means being true to yourself, even if that means defying expectations or challenging the status quo. Embrace transformation. No contact is not simply a waiting game, it's a catalyst for personal growth. Use this time to reflect on your past patterns, to identify areas for improvement, and to consciously cultivate the qualities you want to embody. This is your opportunity to evolve, to become a stronger, wiser, and more authentic version of yourself. Embrace the discomfort of growth, knowing that it is through these challenges that true transformation occurs. Detach from the need for validation. Your worth is not determined by her opinion, her attention, or her approval. Your worth is inherent, unwavering, and independent of external circumstances. Cultivate a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance that doesn't require external affirmation. This inner strength will not only liberate you from the need to chase her validation, but will also make you infinitely more attractive and magnetic. Let your actions speak for themselves. Don't feel the need to explain yourself, to justify your choices, or to seek her approval. Live your life with integrity, passion, and purpose. Pursue your goals, nurture your relationships, and engage in activities that bring you joy. Your actions, fueled by authenticity and self-respect, will speak louder than any words. When you do interact with her, whether she reaches out or you choose to initiate contact, respond with composure and curiosity. Avoid emotional outbursts, desperate pleas, or attempts to manipulate the situation. Approach the interaction with genuine interest, a willingness to listen, and a calm detachment from the outcome. Your composure and genuine curiosity will communicate a powerful message of self-assurance and emotional maturity. Remember, your silence is not a weapon, it's a sanctuary. It's a space for self-discovery, for growth, and for the cultivation of true inner strength. Embrace it, own it, and allow it to transform you. Here's Action 8 for you. Let's solidify this empowering transformation with a final, powerful declaration. Type the phrase, "I turn silence into strength," in the comments below. Let this be your mantra, your battle cry, your reminder that this period of no contact is not a passive waiting game. It's an active growth game. You are not simply biding your time, hoping for her to return. You are using this time to build yourself, to cultivate inner strength, to become the best version of yourself. Your silence is not a void, it's a crucible. It's a space where you forge resilience, self-awareness, and unwavering self-respect. It's where you transform heartbreak into healing, uncertainty into empowerment, and silence into strength. Declare this transformation, embrace this power, and step into the arena of your own life as a champion. The journey of no contact can be challenging, filled with moments of doubt, temptation, and the almost unbearable urge to reach out. But it is also a journey of profound transformation, an opportunity to cultivate inner strength, resilience, and an unwavering sense of self. The silence, initially perceived as a painful void, becomes a source of power. It becomes a sanctuary for introspection, a space for healing, a breeding ground for personal growth. It's in the silence that you confront your deepest fears, your insecurities, and your limiting beliefs. It's in the silence that you rediscover your inherent worth, your passions, and your purpose. Remember, the goal of no contact is not to manipulate the situation, to win someone back, or to force a specific outcome. The true victory lies not in reconnection, but in the transformation of yourself. It lies in the growth you experience, the lessons you learn, and the person you become along the way. It lies in cultivating the inner strength to navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and an unwavering sense of self. Focus on your growth, your evolution, your transformation. Invest in yourself, nurture your well-being, and pursue your passions with renewed vigor. Build a life that is so rich, so fulfilling, so aligned with your authentic self, that the need for external validation fades into the background. Embrace the silence, not as a punishment, but as a gift. It's a gift of time, a gift of space, a gift of opportunity to reconnect with yourself and to create a life that truly reflects your values, your dreams, and your deepest desires. The real victory is not in whether she returns, but in how you handle yourself throughout this journey. It's in the strength you cultivate, the wisdom you gain, and the person you become. This is your journey. Own it, embrace it, and emerge from the silence stronger, wiser, and more empowered than ever before. The power is within you. Let's conclude this empowering journey with a final, resounding declaration of self-ownership. In the comments below, type the phrase, "I own my silence." These 3 words encapsulate the essence of this transformative process. You are not a victim of silence, you are its master. You are not defined by the absence of communication, you are empowered by the presence of your own inner strength. You own your silence. You choose it. You wield it as a tool for growth, for healing, and for self-discovery. Now let's extend this empowerment beyond the confines of this video. If you found this message resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of recognition or ignited a fire of transformation within you, please take a moment to like this video. Your support helps us reach a wider audience, empowering more individuals to embrace the strength that resides within their own silence. And if you want to join us on this ongoing journey of self-mastery, resilience, and empowered living, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Together, we are building a community, a tribe of individuals committed to cultivating wisdom, embracing their personal power, and navigating life's challenges with unwavering resilience. We are creating a space where silence is not feared, but celebrated, where vulnerability is not weakness, but strength, and where personal growth is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Your presence here, your willingness to engage with these ideas, is a testament to your own commitment to personal growth and self-mastery. Remember, your silence is not a void, it's a wellspring of untapped potential. It's a source of strength, resilience, and profound transformation. Your power lies within. Choose power over reaction. Choose growth over stagnation. Choose silence, not as a weapon, but as a pathway to your most empowered self. We believe in you. Now go out there and own your silence.